Hi there, Mike Lessiter with you today. I'm filling in for Dave Kanicki, who's out of the office this week. Our 12-person farm equipment crew just returned from our two-day annual strategic planning meeting. Well, we've been doing these annual meetings with a facilitator since 2007. Last week's was the first one we took off site. Prior to meeting at Berkey's Farm Store headquarters in Bloomington, Illinois, we toured Alamo's Gibson City operations along with two of the Berkey stores, and there we got FaceTime not only with our customer, but our customer's customer. And I know planning is serious business for you, but I wanted to share with you what we found by meeting at the customer's place of business and the difference that it made. With 3 facility tours before our meeting actually started and the ability to live in our customer's environment during the meeting, we saw a different dynamic this year. There's some on our admin team who have few chances to see dealers, manufacturers, and farmers in action, so the tours and face-to-face dialogue brought a shared experience to draw from. And we also noticed there were no urgent sound system pages that commanded a need for our staff to jump out and solve. But the biggest benefit that we saw of all this was the byproduct of enhanced team development. What we were able to see by leaving our own 4 walls for a couple days, passing 10 hours of windshield time together, and of course breaking bread over 5 meals. The feedback that we got from our own staff showed a certain appreciation for Berkey's larger and climate-controlled conference room. We've got a cramped conference room here that is a bit of a sweatbox. But I will say that staff said that the team dynamic was a close second. Nearly everyone cited the camaraderie in the car with their teammates, and even some progress that were made on action plans that were just inked out an hour earlier through conversations and moving things forward. And there were a lot of other good takeaways too, comments from that came about as witnessing the dealer to farmer interactions, conversations that yielded better insight on the market outlook and the color behind the numbers, and a thoughtful response from one of our young staffers on the dealer's role in partnering with the farmer and our need as a magazine to support our customer in the same way. We got strategic planning business done, of course, just as we would have at the home office, but that team aspect cannot be understated, nor can the impact of the venue. I think that the meeting at the customer's facility quickly got us to framing discussions on the impact our work can have or not have on the customer. Many of you are familiar with George Russell of Curry Management, who writes a column for us. He reminded me yesterday of Dwight Eisenhower's reflection on the D-Day invasion during World War II. And I'm paraphrasing here, but Ike said it was not the plans, but the planning that was indispensable. And we agree. I'll also share a quote from required reading at Stotz Equipment, our large store dealer of the year. In the book, The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, author Patrick Lencioni wrote, "It's not finance, strategy, nor technology. Teamwork remains the ultimate advantage because it is so truly powerful and rare." You see, the best strategy in the world lands with a thud if you can't make that connection of everyone to the customer, and that requires knowing their business. We've long prided ourselves about addressing what keeps you up at night, but that's not enough by itself. As our media director said last week, we must take the next step of searching our Rolodex in search of ideas that cure that source of insomnia. With some new approaches and the guidance of our new editorial advisory board, we're eager to put those action plans to work for you. Remember to share your points of pain with us. We promise to work on finding solutions that others in our industry have made work. Finally, a big thanks to Alamo and Berkey's for throwing the doors open to me and our entire team. That perspective that they helped provide should result in a better magazine for 2014 for you. Thanks. We'll see you next time.